Hey, straight blunt. Why is my mic not micing? Oh, I was about to say. I'm about to say no. Hey, I'm waiting for some more people to come in. I see 12 people in the room, but only straight blunt said hello. Where are your manners at? What's up? Mm. Yo, this ginger ale got a. Why is Rumble? Hold on. Rumble, don't do this today. Not today, Rumble. Give me 1 second, y'all. I see 2 people left because they didn't want to say hi. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to put this on Twitch. Yeah, let's put this on Twitch. Hey, Chili BB. Hey, sis. How you doing? Show and tell forever. Yes. I'm waiting for my sister Black Velvet. But listen, y'all, listen. We are going to talk about Mr. True. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going up for True. I know y'all love True's boots down. Hey, Trooper. But listen. Hey, Marsha. I'm not here for it. And I haven't been here for it from the beginning. Okay? Now, it's really odd to me, right? How people can, per se, be in a cult for umpteen years, right? And then just wake up one day and snap out of it. Bullshit. Okay? And I'm sorry, because I'm not even supposed to be cursing right now. Miss you too, sis. I'm not even supposed to be cursing. So let me rephrase that, because I did good the last live. I got green the last live because I didn't curse for a whole hour almost. But anyway, as far as people snapping out of stuff, the only people that I deemed that snapped out of it were the early goers that got there and seen this was a bunch of fool la la, and they got the hell on, right? And what's her face? Tori, even his baby mother Velvet. Hey, Marquez, Marquez, I'm sorry, I'm bugging out. I'm sorry. Hey, they snapped out of it. True, you ain't snapped out of nothing, okay? Because you was the one of the most programmed and down with the get down. Hey, Lynette, sis, or whatever. And this is the thing. For the people that have left, right? If you really left because it wasn't the thing for you to do, even though I know better, I don't care what nobody say. Them people came and talked to y'all. That's why y'all left. Y'all could say whatever y'all want. That's what snapped y'all out of it. Because I don't see any mental health. I don't see any of that going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people keep going live telling us about books. You tell us about all this stuff, but where is the progress in the self elevation, right? Now, True, and I'm keep calling you True because listen, that live you did last night, that live, all you did, you were taught well by Dusty Nuts. You were taught well. You understand? Because that's all I can see. That's all I can see. And then the crazy thing, because I forgot to upload it, but I'm gonna upload it sometime during this live while when we play the video, right? How can a person be a life coach, right? How can you teach people about their lives and how to improve their lives when you haven't even taken a single step, i.e. therapy, to make sure you got all that culty gook out your brain? How do we do that? And then for people that's probably going to hate this, because it's an unpopular opinion, but it's what I saw. When them girls, even though that was a cluster F, that little live that the wives did, we can all agree on that. We can all agree that they're fried, died, and laid to the side. That's not for debate, right? But how is it? This is why I said, seeing that live last night, I just saw a nature boy. That's what I saw. I just saw a nature boy with a kinder, gentler voice. That's all I saw. You understand? Because how the hell do you wish all these good thoughts and I wish they would go home and yeah and all of this stuff, right? Hey, baby boo, how do you wish all that? But the day before, you in the comments, he was all through the comments. He left like 5 comments. You understand? And talking about well, was he stabbed by a real nigga? You understand? Or a white man. And then the next day, wish people the best of luck and hope for the best of them. And yes, I feel it in them. Narcissist 101. You can go ahead with that. You can go ahead with that. You understand? You life coach yourself. Hold on. Let's wait a minute. Cause y'all, some of y'all probably might not even know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Not here for this fool la la. Let me share this screen with y'all. And then while I'm doing that, I could upload what I'm talking about, why it's so crazy to me. It's just out of pocket. Share screen. Okay. Let's play a little bit.
As far as my college coursework is concerned, shout out to everybody out here who is taking 12 years and 15 years for y'all to get a 4-year degree. I'm right on there with you, but keep going. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And once you get it, ain't no expiration date. Can't nobody take it from you. But I woke up this morning and I wanted to talk to Tanisha. I wanted to talk to Jayon. I wanted to talk to Porsche, and I wanted to talk to um, Kayla. And what I want to say to Tanisha is that spirit you had all those other times you ran away from Nature Boy is still there. And you can tap back into it. Your son still care about you, and you gonna always be his mother. And it's not too late to reestablish a relationship with him. Nothing you have done is beyond repair. You are more than capable. You are in a position to turn this around.
See, and this is my thing with True, and I'm gonna keep referring to True because this is what it's given. It seems to me whatever the popular opinion is what True goes with. You understand? Because less than 24 hours before this live, it was pure negativity. Pure negativity to the wives, right? And then I guess he's seen, because the more I listened to the live he did and then remembered the lives that I watched, you understand, with as far as, because a lot of people gave their commentary on that crazy show that the wives did and whatnot. That's all this was. That's all this was. Where, listen, I get where you're going with this life coach stuff. You saw that white coat man at the trial, and you said, well, if he could do it, I could do it too. Which technically you could, but the difference was he wasn't an ex-cult member. He was an ex-criminal or something. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got a long way to go before you could, hey, before you could be marketing yourself to being able to fix another person's life, and you still fixing yours. So let's make it make sense. Hold on.
Same thing to iyah. Excuse me. Same thing to Porsche. You still have more than enough time to establish a relationship with your son. You are in a position to recover. You are in a position to move forward and actually become better than you were before. To Jayon, your cousin is Vince Staples, and you have a voice that is out of this world. You have a very beautiful and powerful voice. Use your gift to make room for you, and you don't have to use your gift to speak the mind of a Legio bishop. And to Kayla, you know at any moment your mother will let you come home. Your mother cares about you, and you.
This ain't nothing what the hell what everybody been saying for goddamn years now. It's not even original. It's not even genuine. It's not. Right, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You understand? First step you need to do as you keep preaching this marriage, and I'm happy to be a black family, black love. First of all, the unit needs to become one. Because you still live where you live in Georgia, and your wife and kid is all the way across the country on the West Coast. So that's the first thing that we need to get in order before you come up here thinking that you giving advice to people and telling people what they need to do and what they don't need to do and how to do this and how to do that. And we not gonna watch this whole live, because towards the end it gets on how black women, if you want a real man, what you this the same nonsense when you was hopping up on Bigo doing, hey Colin. That's the same nonsense when you got on Bigo and was trying to tell the black woman about weaves and wigs and whatnot. You always want to tell somebody what to do and how to do it, but ain't do it yourself. You understand? You pointing fingers at them and whatever. What's your excuse as a man that been in the army to let a doja? Because I'm sorry, Dusty has been a doja, always is a doja, is gonna be a doja, and you was up there nut hugging a doja. How? How did that happen? Let's talk about that. Stop trying to talk to explain or whatever you want to call it. Hey, Velvet says, where you at, girl? But yeah, don't let's not do this. Let's not be hypocritical, Mr. Life Coach. You understand? Let's start out on the good foot. Yes, baby, mental health is serious. And the first thing that he needed to do, like that's what I want to see. Well, it really don't matter because you probably don't give a F what I think, and that's fine. You get what I'm saying? But for the people that's going up, like, yeah, Aaron, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We want to see the process, we want to see the steps, we want to see those steps, we want to see. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put the camera on the therapist, but we would like to at least see you going to the office. We would like to hear how your first therapy session was. We want to hear that. You don't care about this fake ass what you call it advice you call yourself trying to give people. It's just like not trying to be funny. Whenever people first leave, they either making yoni steams, but got stuff going on down there. They reading tarot cards and reading people's future, but couldn't see the future to not be in no damn cult with a real ninja, as he called himself. You understand? As ninja as he wanna be, and y'all following that fool la la. Ain't nobody stupid. Like you could cut the shenanigans. The trial is over. You did your part. The trial is over. The trial is over. You get what I'm saying? It's time to be real. It's time to be real. Because the way you look now, you look like true to me. It's real funny how, you know what I'm saying, you cleaned up for the trial. You know what I'm saying? I guess the appearance for the man that y'all took down about, but now you look like true again. Hey, show enough, you look just like true. And you're still true. You understand? But let me play this a little bit. Hold on.
You cannot sit up there and say with a straight face from your authentic space about anything about white supremacy and the white man, because your grandmother's white and you love your grandma and your grandma love you. You don't have to live in the world of a legio bishop. A legio bishop does not like himself. He can't stand himself. That's why he needs to drag people down to his level. That's why he needs to perceive the world as hell to feel good about how.
Am I up here?
See, I didn't even know I was on mute. I'm sitting here like, hey, sis. Let me take
I'm
Shannon
so
down.
thank you, because StreamYard was trying to use my legal name,
Oh, we can't
and that's
have
what
those type of shenanigans.
it
Yeah.
took me so hard. It was so long to get up here. I was like, Lord. Ooh, anyways, I got a little bit longer than what I told you. Hey, everybody. Hey. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Yeah, let's get to it, cause listen, he's and I could upload what I sent you on IG, because this is just craziness to me. How less than 24 hours ago you was really dragging them in their own chat, and then now you got all this peace, love, and happiness for somebody. Hey, Susan, like it's straight narc behavior. Like, you really need to be reprogrammed, sir.
Not only that, he was the first to comment as soon as the video went live.
Right. You get what I'm saying? But you have, for everyone that's like, he's beyond that. He's moved on. Hey, Miami, he hasn't moved nowhere. He's still where he at. It's just he's not in the same setting. It's still
That's all.
true. Hold on. Wait,
That's
just
all.
let me press the let me press play. I'm gonna mute up.
How he feels good to feel better about how bad he feels about being him. I'm not sure what happened in his life, but this man has issues with himself, and those issues do nothing but get placed onto other people, man. Y'all still got time, man. Y'all still got time. And what I wanted to ask y'all, man, when I need a favor from y'all, because I get it, man. I'm gonna get to the comments, man. I just wanted to get this out because I've been wanting to get it out all day. But I get it, y'all. I get why y'all say stuff like they stupid and they look like they on drugs and they crazy and they dumb because we ain't God. God has unlimited patience. God has unlimited forgiveness. We don't. That's why we came up with three strikes you out. If your cousin asks you for some money, the first time you might be, yeah, cool, no problem. The second time you might be, yeah, I got you. But after the
Which God
third
is he
and the
talking
fourth
about? Because
time, you're
he
gonna be
has
like
served
damn,
many
nah.
gods.
If your cousin
Good
tell you she
question.
having
Very good
issues with her
question.
man, you might sit there and listen to it the first time. You might sit there and listen to it the second time. But on the third and the fourth time, you're gonna be like, damn, nah, is you gonna leave the nigga or what? That's just how we are as humans. So I get why y'all are tired and fed up, and y'all like, well, stay with him then. Go to jail then. Crash and burn then. Because every single time you think that they are about to leave, that they are about to come to their senses, they do nothing but disappoint you time and time and time and time again. And you done got to the point where you like, well, go and go to jail with him then. But I need y'all to do me a favor, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. If you will, if you don't want to message all of them, just message one of them and say something encouraging. Don't try not to tell them what.
See, I can't do this. You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing with him, where it's like, now, you know what's the craziest about this whole him coming live for this now? The craziest thing for me is, I always deem Solar as the clout chaser. Solar hasn't went live.
I've been
Oh,
anticipating him going live too. I just knew he was gonna be the first one to
me
pop up.
too. Me too. Me too.
Janae
And
did
then
her
here
clout chasing already. Nobody else has done it but True.
right, right. Like, you supposed, don't he have a book or something? You should be promoting your book. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, I just don't understand this man. Even the look. He looked like he back over where he's at. Like, people could could grow their stuff out. It is what it is. But it's real funny to me that you didn't bring this look into the court. You could call it hating, you could call it whatever you want. I'm being real. You understand? And that's the problem. Y'all getting oaky dope again with Nature Boy's rhetoric just through a kind of gentler person just because he helped somebody go to jail. So if that's hating and cool, I'm a hater. I'm a hater.
Well,
Cool.
I need y'all to go back, and there's so much of history on YouTube about Nature Boy with True being there. Go back and see who True really is.
Right. Do that.
Oh,
And then
let me
go back and
rephrase
look at
that.
it.
Not necessarily because he may see this and be like, that's not who I am anymore. No, you may not, you may say you're not that person anymore. But I feel like True acts like what happened and the things that he said and did in the cult no longer exist. And they are wiped clean from memory just because he testified. And y'all hear me say this all the time. I'm still stuck on the whole light skinned babies are retarded comment. And there's so much of other negative true things True have said about women. He has called us stupid.
Well, Magic, this is my perception. And if that's what you took time to write in there, according to what you wrote, that's my perception. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hold on, I
Anyway,
must be missing what you saying.
no, it's somebody in the chat. Like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're oh well, perception is reality. Okay,
Why
so
are
this
we
is my
hating on
perception.
True? Why y'all hating on True? Being real to who? Your perception is your reality. I understand your perspective though. It's not. How long have you been following Nature Boy? Is this true on the Fufu page?
Who knows?
Maybe it's Kendra Sheba.
Because this person ain't never come to nothing. Even when I was team True, hoping True would leave way before them peoples talked to him.
Way before.
Way when
I
I
would.
wanted him to want better for his son. So you ain't been here.
It's not about. I think. Okay, I can see why maybe you may think it's hating, but it's not necessarily hating for me. And I think I speak for Cola with this too. We have seen True in a different light. Um, Nature Boy has only been incarcerated going on 3 years, not even quite 3 years yet. True was in the cult for how long? Person. I'm just saying the amount of time out as opposed to in, and now all of a sudden you're a life coach. That's
Right.
what blows me. You're a life coach that has a wife that lives on the other side of the country. You're a life coach that does not live in the house physically with his son, that you're not even still sure if he is your son, because Nature Boy and Sheba was sleeping back and forth with each other. And when Nature Boy was done with Sheba, he was passing her back to True. You are this is a former cult member that said he would cut off his hand before he betrayed Nature Boy. This is the same person that said that his son will be raised to be a servant to Nature Boy's children. And now all of a sudden we're life coaches and we have all the answers. To me, the math ain't math.
Right. And nobody's saying he can't ever be a life coach, but you haven't even taken the first steps, which is therapy, to try and make sure that you really got all this out your system, that you're really even fixed or you're really even healed. Nobody just wakes up the next day and just runs off and be like, I'm out of here. I would have thought having my son and seeing how this stranger is treating my son, would be a wake up call, and it wasn't.
His son having to lay face down as Nature Boy
But hold
walked
on.
in. But I do welcome a difference of opinion. My view on True may not be your view on them. I don't think it's hating.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry about
Okay.
that. You're right, PC. It was them, but see, that's the thing. What are the steps? You can't, like, I can't just get up right now Matter of fact, I could because I did go through the steps as far as somebody did ask me to talk to young ladies about not, being into street life stuff. So matter of fact, I can't use myself as an example. But I'm just saying,
You
to
cannot
go,
walk into a hospital and say that you are an orthopedic surgeon and
thank
because
you.
you've been because you broke a bone and watched them and had surgery and had them reset it and been through a little piece of physical therapy and talked about your experience of how you broke your bone and the healing process does not make you a orthopedic surgeon. I just don't see him being a life coach.
Right.
That's me.
And I just don't, because it's
And
like,
and
what?
Magic John and PC, would you allow True to come into your life and mentor you on how to handle life, how to
Thank
handle?
you.
Is that something that you'd be willing to do? Would if you have children, would you be willing for True to come in and mentor and counsel your children?
And
Does he
that's what
seem
people need
stable
to
enough
ask
for that for
themselves
you?
is. And that's what people need to ask themselves when people is just going up like, oh my God, oh my. But we don't. Recovery has to start with some professionals though. At some point though, it's not, you don't just, I just got out of a cult and then be like, I'm teaching people how to do what they like. That's not, no, that's not part of recovery.
We don't know for sure that he's the same man he was in Carbonation. I don't know True on a personal level, other than the person that has been spectating and watching Nature Boy since the beginning. I can't say who he was before. I can speak on what I saw and believe he was during, and I can speak on the True that I'm seeing now. But I still don't know True in a personal capacity. We can only speak on what we witnessed, and I feel comfortable in saying that's what me and stupid motorcycle. Sorry, y'all.
So
I feel comfortable in saying that that's what me and Cola are doing. We're speaking on the person that we see now.
right, because I don't know if a lot of y'all are aware. Less than 24 hours before doing this video of, oh, and have understanding and caring, he was in a chat not having understanding or caring. He was
None.
acting like the trolls that he's saying that how we do. Don't talk down on him. Don't do that. But he was the main person in there doing it though. And then here we are, less than 24 hours later. This That's the problem I'm having.
Some
Where if
could
you
even
kind of
see it
consider
as
it,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but if you kind of consider it and you genuinely feel and care about these people, you're not gonna be in a chat saying the stuff that he was saying.
Well, some could see it as it is reinforcing Nature Boy's little chokehold because he wasn't saying stuff like "you're free." You're free to go. Your family will welcome you home. He wasn't saying anything like that. He was actually quoting Nature Boy verbatim and then putting like a dash and putting Nature Boy behind it. And none of
Yes.
the things were like you're free. I think one of them was saying that every dude in prison deserves to be in prison. I could get that one. But most of the stuff that he was saying is things that would trigger, of course, for
Right. A
them
victim.
to
Yeah.
right.
Right. And he knew what he was doing. So is this a person to be a life coach? Like you, that's the same stuff that Dusty Nuts was doing. You know the buttons to push, and you was pushing buttons, and then now you see that the popular opinion is not really what you thought it was gonna be, and then you come out with this live with this that you care. It's not genuine.
One
Let me
and then
say,
on one hand, it's almost like he celebrated Nature Boy getting stabbed, and on the next hand, he like a poked or whatever. And then on the next hand is I don't wish good or bad. I don't wish
right,
anything bad on him. Like, listen, I can honestly say, I'm you know, I'm not gonna necessarily say I would have fell out and screamed and kicked bloody. You know what? If Nature Boy would have been passed away, from being poked. But I ain't about to celebrate it either, because I think that's just a fucked up response. And I don't like
right,
Nature Boy.
right. Hey Monique sis, now I get where you coming from, PC, where maybe he's trying to do tough love, but see, tough love only works for people. That only works if you care about the person. You understand? Where, like when your mom or your grandmom or whoever give you tough love, that's when that works because you really care. Who is he to them? He
I
never
like
liked
your
them when they
comment.
was all in the cult together. We seen, all
No,
of us seen when Dusty Nuts kicked Malia out. He was the main one. I ain't never like, I'm glad she gone. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Oh, you
So he
sound
ain't
just
never
like.
like none of them.
Listen, let's be honest. First, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Before I have a square moment, I like your comment. If he wants to be taken
Give us this.
serious, he should be certified through a 6 to 12 month program. If he doesn't do that, I'll look at him as a scammer, like he was with Nature Boy. I like that
Thank
comment.
you.
I do
Thank you.
because obviously you don't have everything set in order if at one point in time you fell victim to Nature Boy and you were willing to subject your family, as well as your livelihood, safety, everything, health, all those things to Nature Boy. So I have to question that. Shit, I forgot my second comment. It'll come to me. Oh, let's put this out too. True was all for getting Nature Boy out, telling him not what not to say when he was having the phone calls. Him and Solar were outside the jail. He was like a wife whose dope boy husband got locked up, and she knew he was getting ready to get fed time. He was adamant about Janae not coming back because he felt as though she was not good for the tribe, but only when Nature Boy called Polyguard first from jail to do an
That part.
interview on Bigo about his experience of being locked up and why he think it's messed up. Only then did True feel some type of way about Nature Boy, and then the wheels started turning. Maybe I shouldn't be here. You know, True was Captain Ace. He was second in
That's a
command.
fact. That's a
He was
fact.
right. If Nate, the playbook was if something was to happen to Nature Boy, True was to step in and run it. He was vice president of Carbonation Incorporated,
Mm-hmm.
and now all of a sudden it's a 360. Make it make sense.
And when I say like as far as him getting therapy, right? For him to be a life coach, we need to know what was going on in your brain that made you feel that running behind a person like Nature Boy was an ideal thing to do. Your mind needs to be dug in a little bit because that's strange to me. Me watching that over the years, I couldn't see the appeal. Yes, okay, you get to go to these beautiful places for free,
Yes.
but was it really for free though? If you're getting beaten and starved, your child is made to be plank face down on the floor. You're getting put together with a woman that you don't even really want to be with, and she don't want to be with you. So it really wasn't free. But you got to know because as a life coach, right?
And being
You are
told
giving
when to have
people
relations.
right. You're giving people advice and tools. You understand for their life. So who's to say that he might not plant something weird in a person in one of his clients' brains? We don't know where you at with it because you're not doing the work. I'm sorry. I need to know certain things. It's taking accountability for stuff. You understand? You've been a part of putting hands on people. Now you're not the only one, but everybody that was there has taken a time and a part in some messed up stuff to one another in the name of Nature Boy. So it's accountability that needs to be had, and I haven't seen anything where I'm sorry for this. I did that. It was a lackluster thing with Sheba, but it wasn't even really touched on like that, like when you smushed her head into the wall. You know, things of that nature.
So are you upset that he's no longer on Eligio's side anymore? I don't want anybody to be on Eligio's
Oh hell
side.
no. And nobody should go to jail for him. Even though I feel like they told like they was working with before this. But I wouldn't go to jail for Nature Boy either. It's not no ride or die thing, but I wouldn't act like I'm just this scot-free innocent victim either. That I
Right.
just had no control over nothing. And then come out
Nobody in
and talk down to
carbonation
people
has
in the
their
same
hands
position.
clean.
Nobody.
Nobody does. Velvet doesn't, Sheba doesn't, or Kendra. Um,
Even the wives,
nobody.
they don't. Nobody does. Janae don't. We seen the video that he's speaking of Malia running away. Who would they ran her down? She almost got hit by a car. What was Janae screaming? You get the most D. You get, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody wanted to beat up about. Like, let her go. So that y'all could get some more. But
I don't.
unfortunately for her,
I'm happy. I need to clarify this. I'm happy. Anybody with good sense is happy that True, Aaron, Karen, not Karen, but Sheba, Kendra, um, Joy, uh, BP, Yaya, any former member, I am happy, has woken up and has decided that carbonation is no longer for them. But I'm even
right,
happier for the people who have taken a break from being in the forefront of the camera and yelling, I am a former carbonation member. I have more respect for people like Joy, who obviously
right.
suck out some type of therapy, made it a point to get her life back in order.
Has a
Um,
beautiful life.
has a beautiful life, got married, found love, got married, has another child, is actively raising her children. I have respect for that. I even give a big up to Velvet because
Right.
Velvet, even with Nature Boy getting poked, has not gone online. Now, occasionally she will speak about her experience in carbonation, but for the most part, excuse me, when she goes live, she's talking about eating a clean diet. She'll talk about the struggles of raising her children. No, Velvet ain't got it all together, but I see a whole lot better Velvet now than I seen 7 years ago. And I even
Amen.
give up a big up to the Kendra. Kendra will chime in, when asked on different platforms to give her opinion on it. But I give it to Kendra. Kendra is being an active mama. I've seen her try her best to try to keep Jahumi off social media. If she does give an update with him, she will even go as far as to block out his face. I give
Right.
her credit. She is
Me
trying to
too.
mother her son. I say all that to say this. If you really want to wash your hands of something, you're not gonna keep picking it up and getting your hands dirty.
Hey, hippie. Yeah, and that's my, and thank you, because you know how to say the things that I be trying to get out my brain. That's my whole point of things. You're not gonna wash, dig in poop, and then be like, why is this poop on my hand again? Because you keep going down in there.
Right. Hey hippie.
Hey, spiritual. Hey, Miss
Hey
Coffee.
everybody. I hope
You
I hope
understand what I'm
that's
saying? And that's
yeah.
cool.
But
What you about to say, sis?
no, I'm saying I hope that gives you a little bit more insight, PC, as to what we're saying about True. And I hate that the very first thing that comes to your mind is that somebody is hating on him or trying to, you know what I mean? It ain't that ain't this and this ain't that. I'm just saying, bruh, sit back, go get some
And
help
why?
if you
Yeah.
haven't already. Continue to work through the steps to find out what led you to a path to think that somebody calling themselves three God, writing a three on their face, sucking their thumb, having you to worship at his feet. Find out what happened to make you get, to have somebody have you to sit up there and say that you thought about RN your sisters because you were drunk and you were so drunk you're not really sure what you did.
Thank
You need to
you.
find out what happened with you that put you in a place like that before you could come online and say, I'm gonna lead others to water to drinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we saying.
That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. Because being a life coach is very important, and it's dealing with people's minds and how they do in life and whatever. And listen, it's not a game. So if you not
No.
together, you can't be doing that. You can't do that. What if he's a life coach for somebody that's Malia and them's age and he's not together? Everything that Velvet said, you need to face a mirror and figure out why those things was done, what was going on with you, and it needs to be fixed before you think you could fix anybody else.
Yeah.
Let me just play a little bit more, y'all, because I'm editing.
Yeah, because
There's something I
PC
want
done
to
got
show.
quiet.
Yeah, because there's something I wanted to show them, and I was like, yeah, I was sitting there because
Well,
because
hold on. I
because
got to do my spiel for Cola Gang, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, please.
thank you.
Okay, like, share, subscribe. Super chats are welcome. This is her channel. I'm just a promoter or whatever. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We welcome good, healthy discussion. Cola always is on. She don't just talk about Nature Boy. She talk about whatever is dropped into her shondo to do so. And I appreciate that. Make sure you all like, share, subscribe. If you already have liked this video, put a one in the chat. If you've liked and subscribed, please put a two. We appreciate in the action. All right, that's it. Go ahead.
Thank you, sis. I'm gonna play.
What to do because that will trigger resistance. But just slip something simple like you are free. Say something positive. You don't have to say nothing like go home and why you with him, and you just say something from your heart that you feel like
We said it to
is
you and you
simple
cussed us out. I'm
and
sorry. Let me
and
mute
and
up.
and and is a nudge in the right direction. Say something like you are free, you deserve better, something, whatever you want to come up with, man. Let Even though they are speaking ignorance, that don't mean we gotta join in, because that's what they expect from us. They expect for us to respond in an ignorant way so that they can further justify the idea that we're some type of lower self demons. I get it, y'all. I know y'all tired. I know y'all tired. But I just want to ask y'all a favor. Let's do something different, and let's send some type of words or of encouragement. It don't have to be a long paragraph. It can just be some, just because when they go to their inbox and they see those messages of encouragement, I am hoping that it will kind of mess them up a little bit, because they're expecting the y'all dumb and y'all stupid and y'all need to go home and he ain't getting out. Let's do something different. Even listen, y'all, even if they don't wake up today, even if they don't wake up this year, when if and when they do wake up, at least you can know to yourself that you was a part of the nudge for them in the right direction, y'all. And the reason why I'm still holding on is because I used to be just as crazy as they are now. But one day I just snapped up out of it and I went home. And so I'm hoping that that snap that happened for me is still possible for them. Now I'm gonna go back up here and read these comments because that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to transfer that to y'all, man. And and I know Malia has ran away from Eligio Bishop so many times. She done ran out the house butt naked trying to get away. Literally, I'm not joking, like no clothes on to get away from this fool. She done threatened to jump off a building to get away from this fool, man. Every single woman that's there has expressed that they wanted to leave that situation. That spirit is still there. And now is there has been no better time. No better time, because he can't hurt y'all no more. He can't touch y'all no more. He
I want to
can't
know what
slap
part
y'all no
he
more.
played
He
in
can't
it
do
though.
nothing
Why
to
won't they
y'all
listen to
but
him?
call that phone.
What
All
did you do when he was beating her with a belt? What did you say
Exactly.
when she was standing in the corner? What did you do when she ran out the house butt naked? What I take some accountability for your actions. I stood there and I
Exactly.
didn't say nothing. I
Or I
aired on
laughed
the
or something
process. I
because you couldn't
laughed.
stand her.
I told when she wasn't standing in the corner. I told when she went in there and snuck an extra piece of something to eat. I what was your part in it? Cause you want to be in the
Exactly.
forefront, true. You want to sit up here and want to be like the liaison to kind of tell people what's going on. It's a reason why they won't listen to you, and it's not just because they feel like you betrayed Nature Boy. It's because You were a disciplinarian. You were second in
Mm-hmm.
command. Nature Boy ate it. If Nature Boy was to eat it, you was the one to shit it out.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing when she was sitting up here yelling she wanted to jump off a building? When she did get away, why didn't you encourage Nature Boy to leave her alone so she could fully escape? Why didn't you
Right.
stand there and say we don't need her back? Why didn't you
Right.
do that?
And he was laughing, having a good old funky time in that video when they shipped her off to the airport. He was the most ecstatic. All of them. So it's exactly, there's more to it why they don't want to listen to you and will not. You wasn't
Fuck
sitting
out
there
of here.
being a good guy.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Please.
holding hands with them people walking children in nature. You
At
wouldn't know.
all.
This ain't Saint True. Saint, you a dude. You were just as big of a part of the problem as Nature Boy. I fuck the bullshit. You would. I'm not gonna get up off of that in this live. He is just the second in command. That's it.
What did he say?
Because
Remember on Bigo, I cut my arm from. This is why we talking about you need reprogram. The things you were saying, they wasn't even saying stuff like that, and they was blinking him. I ain't never
Nature
hear them
Boy
talk
said
about
cut off
federal
his
lingo.
beard. He cut it off. He got on his knees when it came to talking to Nature Boy. He said, "I will cut off my right hand before I betray you."
Was asked, but if you had to choose between Nature Boy and your son, and you said you choose Nature Boy, so this is why the questions are the questions. You was
Right.
caping harder. Let me see. I
I
think that's
hope
it.
so. I hope so. TIC. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to
Yeah,
talk over
right.
you.
Because it's fun and games, but then it's really not. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they just so gone. Like me and Velvet, we talk about this all the time. God forbid something happens to that man. We never gonna see probably what's gonna happen with the story because the story is all gonna end there.
Yeah.
We'll never get to see whether or not they get back, Iyah and Malia get back with their sons. We may never see that because they are that far gone. Hey
Right.
Tanisha. See, we don't know, but this is the problem. We know everything else that he wants to show us. That's something that's important to want to show people. Like if I'm trying to do better, that's what I'm gonna try to show people. Not I'm some make believe life coach. I'm not gonna get on to talk about Dusty Nuts. I'm not gonna care what's going on. I'm gonna show the things that I know is gonna make people proud of me. And that's something that would make people proud. That's like with Tori. We knew what her growth and development. She didn't just pop out like I'm free, y'all, and I'm a new person. We seen the steps.
She barely
Trauma
even
comes with
talked when
steps.
she first left. She took time to digest what the fuck had been. I'm sorry. We ain't even been on the hour. Pray for me. She took
Yes,
time to digest what happened to her, and she chose to unpack what happened within the cult on her own terms in her own timing. She didn't just go live and it was verbal vomit. He did this, he did that, he.
she
She
really
sat there and
did.
right, she thought it through.
No, he does go by Aaron, but as far as the way this video went, and um, when I show y'all what I was talking about, as far as it doesn't make sense. The day before Tanisha, he was all in them girls' chats with negativity. Negativity. How do you flip from talking negative to people to now I want you to win? That's crazy people stuff. It's just like Nature Boy, how he would flip from 1 minute hee ha ha to crazy.
Yeah,
That's the same thing. You don't if you really want people to win, you want them to win all the time. As far as when you see that they acting nutty, you don't go in there and taunt about somebody they care about being stabbed. And then turn around and talk about I want the best for y'all. Ha 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 ha. That's why I'm even doing this live. Had he not did all of them comments, how many comments he left? He left like 5, 6 comments.
yeah.
That's weird.
As soon, I want to stress that again. That means you have subscribed to notifications. And the second that these ladies went live, the second they went live, you was there like white on rice. You was
Right.
Johnny on the spot with it.
You would more be on the back end. It's like you always trying to get seen when there's something that got to do with Nature Boy. Nobody else is doing that. And like I said, I've always been on Solar's neck for being like, damn, Solar, damn, chill out. Why you always in the mix? You get what I'm saying? Like, Solar ain't even went live about this nonsense. That's who I expect. True, I don't expect that from True. Because even when True was still at the cult, I always felt like True had like there was a brain somewhere in there. Like I used to root for True. I wasn't roasting True. Like you understand what I'm saying? But it's like now it's like you looking crazy. You literally just was talking about, yo, did he get stabbed by a white guy or a real ninja? Like you understand? And then now you gonna come on the live and think they want to listen to anything that you talking about. Talking about if you hear me, they don't hear you. And it has
Well, I'm
something
gonna
to do
tell
with
you why. I'm gonna tell you why he flip flopping like this. Okay, because of per his words, light skinned people are retarded.
You're right, and those are his words. This is the man we talk about. You understand? Talk about he's clearly light skinned, but life you right, Velvet. That's
Because
what
of
we're gonna
his
chalk it up
lack of
to.
melanin, because of the lack of melanin that he has, he is retarded. And again, this is not me calling him retarded.
These is his
These are
words.
his words.
These are his words. And I'm not gonna play the whole live, but towards the end, see, like I've been watching him when he was on BO before leaving and stuff. The rhetoric, it's the same. It's just literally a different atmosphere. You're just not in, but you're talking the same junk that you was talking when you was on them lives. See, unfortunately, I had to be everywhere. A lot of y'all wasn't everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be on the Zooms. I had to be on Twitter. I had to be over on Bigo. I had to remember when they migrated. What was that, Miko? I had to be all of these
Hmm.
places. So y'all missed a lot of stuff. You understand? Y'all missed a lot of things. I
Now
ain't
that's
missed
the one
nothing.
thing I can say about Nature Boy being incarcerated is that I feel like I actually have free time for the first time in so long because
Right.
Nature Boy um just took up too much of
Too
my
much time.
time.
Pop, unfortunately, I was using Dusty Nuts so much, going live all the time. Pop was running around Dusty Nuts, Dusty Nuts. You understand? Like, he be in the background, people just laughing and stuff. He be like, Dusty Nuts. You understand? I'm like, no. So it
You
is the
know, my
most
I
free
told you
time.
about my baby sitting up there talking about I love myself.
Right. So if people don't understand, we're looking from perspectives of really watching these people when the things that people wasn't watching up on the late nights, the 1 o'clock in the morning lives, the wee hours. Remember when he used to do the waking up 3 o'clock in the morning?
Oh
You
God.
understand? Like,
Now that's the one thing I
unfortunately,
probably didn't get into because I like my sleep. I
right? Like
do.
but I used to put like get up and I'll press like record and then I have to get up and edit like hours and hours of stuff because it was just playing out. You understand? Like it was too much. And then you think I wanted to pay for an extra goddamn phone? No. People.
No, he used to turn his phone sideways so we could get good recordings, the playback, all kind of shit. Just oh Lord, I'm so thankful that we don't have to deal with that foolishness no more.
No, right. We only got the four blind mice to deal with.
That's it.
And even them not trying to be funny. Like I'm not even on it like that with them. What I catch. And that's it.
Right, right.
But like the drag alongs and stuff, but this really irked my spirit because like literally I wouldn't have put this up had he not did what he did the day before. I'd have just carried on like okay, because it's not like he ain't talk about him before. But you're not gonna be in somebody's stuff talking evil to them and then the next day trying to uplift them. That don't even make no sense. So let me play a little bit more because we ain't even scratched the surface yet, and I want to get this up so that the people that are confused about what I'm talking about can see what I'm talking about as far as what he did the day before.
He said he in school. Listen, okay, well go to you ain't but
All the
it
power
okay,
is
I'm
in
sorry.
y'all
Cause she gonna
hands.
press play.
It don't matter how many
Finna
times he
be don't
called.
have no degree.
Y'all got the power to
Finna.
answer or
The
not.
school of finna
Y'all
don't
got the
count.
power
Okay,
to
I'm
keep
finna
putting
have a
money
degree.
on his
I'm
books
finna go to
or
school.
not. Y'all have
I'm
the
about to
power to
finish my
shut his
education.
YouTube channel
Finna ain't
down.
got no
Y'all
degree.
have
So I
the
don't give a
power
fuck.
to
I don't
delete
give a
his
darn what he
emails.
about to
Y'all have
do.
the
He
power
ain't did it
to
yet.
erase Eligio
He
Bishop.
finna go back to school.
What little
I'm
bit of
about to
him is
graduate. I'm
left.
no. No, you in school,
He's
great.
nothing.
Stick with it. I hope you
Y'all are
finish.
the
But
ones
when you
running the
finish
show,
and
and
you
you
get
have been
some
running the show
hours
for the
in
last
of
2 years.
experience,
I
then come
need you to
holler at us.
recognize where the power is
But
and
finna
where it
finish
has
school
always
and finna
been.
go to school ain't about to
How
finna do
can you
shit.
call Eligio Bishop
Finna
God
ain't done. Go do it
while
first.
watching him be powerless
I'm sorry, Cola.
That
Go
to the
ahead.
part.
constraints of mere mortals? Y'all got the power, man. Let's see how powerful he is when y'all don't answer the phone. Let's see his power activated when you don't put no money on his books. Put him to the test. He always talking about he testing
I'm
somebody.
sorry, but
Test
haven't
his
we been
ass.
saying this shit since old boy been
Y'all
locked up?
test
You
him
just, but you think they don't know this and
and
haven't
let's
heard this
see
truth?
what he actually is.
I can't hear true.
Okay. Taylor says she's trying to recover from COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. How do you
I can't
order the
hear it.
book?
Is
Just
it
click on the link.
playing?
But you gotta have
Yeah, it's
Apple.
playing. Press the one that y'all
Because
can hear.
I own Apple stocks. I don't
Nigga own Apple stock.
invest
We all
anything
own
into
Apple stock.
Android.
I don't even got an Apple phone.
Not the super college senior shade. I mean, shoot,
And I got to get
I
off in a little bit.
enrolled in college for the very
Okay.
first
Just a
time in
little bit, cause
2007. I got
I'll
my
tell you on the
associate's
back
degree in
end. Ain't nothing bad
2022,
though.
and now I'm
I
working
can't
on my
hear
bachelor's
nothing.
degree. So
You
yeah,
can
I
hear
don't
me?
have no shame. I'm still
I can
going.
hear you, but I can't hear the
Have the
video.
families ever popped up with their kids? I wonder if
Right.
that
Put a one
surprise
if
would
you can
shock
hear
them
the
into reality.
video.
I
Because if
don't
not,
think
you might have
so,
to, I don't know what the hell.
Divinity, but I also don't
Because
think the
StreamYard
family
be
is
StreamYarding.
completely
Yeah,
comfortable.
it was cutting the food
W-
today.
I wouldn't
It
I
was
wouldn't
acting the
think
true.
that the
That's what
family,
it was
or
doing. It
I
was
wouldn't be
acting the true.
surprised if their family wasn't completely comfortable coming around
How
them
you go here if you
because of the
talking?
way that they
I'm
have been
talking
presenting
because I can't
themselves.
hear. I
And
can't
I
hear.
wouldn't be
Normally I
surprised
can hear
if some of the family members were afraid
the video
of their
playing,
Or
but
own
I
drop
children
down
at
and
this
come
point.
back.
Do
Then
you
come back
think their
up.
sons will
I
forgive them
can.
both? I couldn't possibly say that,
Let's,
but I
yeah, let's
couldn't
get that
possibly
work.
give you an answer to that. But it's worth a try. What do you got to lose? It's worth a shot. You will never know if you never try. It's hard to understand how Eligio still has such a hold on them. I mean, I mean, it's just like
Hey, grandma love.
and I hate to use this analogy or this reference, but it's the same way that pimps abuse, prostitutes and get them to follow their bidding. You'd be surprised what you can do to somebody when you restrict their access to other people and other sources of information. Look at the Stanford prison experiment. Like this is not something that's far-fetched as far as psychology is concerned. The Stanford prison experiment was done obviously on Stanford, in which a group of students, one group was assigned to be guards and prisoners, and they knew it was an experiment. But after a few days, they began to treat each other as if they were really prisoners and as if they was really guards. So much so that Philip Zimbardo, the head of the program of the experiment, he had to shut it down after 6 days. So if people can be brainwashed in 6 days, imagine what can be done to somebody in 4 years, in 6 years. Look up prisoners of war.
I'm sorry. Can I just
Yes,
say that he doing
sis.
the same thing that Nature Boy did? You are
Right.
quoting
And
and
not trying to
telling
be funny.
people to look up stuff. Go look up this on Netflix. Go
Right.
look up that
And all
on
that
Netflix.
brainwash stuff, that's why we said you brainwashed, homeboy. Because if you talking about that time, you've been there longer than you've been there a long time, my homeboy. So you still got some brain washing left in you too. Please. Why is my clip not uploading? This is pissing me off.
Ooh,
Y'all need
try
to
and get
see
out the
this.
Wi-Fi.
You want me to press play?
Sure.
Okay.
Some of them end up being captured by another country so long that they don't even want to come back to America no more. What you're watching is actually not that strange as far as the entire field of psychology is concerned, because these types of tests have been done on people for quite some time now.
Are you speaking on behalf of the psychiatry community? Are you speaking as a professor or somebody who has studied psychiatry? Are you speaking like I'm just make it make sense?
Do you believe a positive message would work when they worried about him and other three ladies may say? I mean, that boy, it doesn't, I don't think we can never really absolutely 100% say that anything we do is going to work. But just for our own sake, what would be the point of sending negative messages?
I don't know. Why did you
These
send them?
women have already heard enough from Eligio Bishop how worthless they are. And
And
I
you
don't think we need to add to it because we would be just as bad as he was. Yeah, Casey, try not to tell him what to do, um,
like you
but rather,
did,
just try to send some positive words of encouragement. Like you are free.
or we
whatever
can
you come
quote
up with. I
Nature
can't
Boy
tell
in the
you what to say.
comments like you did.
I'm not sure how they survive. I don't know where their financial resources are coming from.
But
I
you were
wonder, do he still
supporting them.
have power to make them slap each other? Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would. I would. I would. I'm willing to bet that he does. Am I happy about what happened to him? No, I don't get no enjoyment out of what happened to Eligio Bishop. Um,
That's hard
Go
to
but I
tell from
will
that
listen to the
comment.
diss track.
and that
What you said,
I
Cola?
believe is a real thing, and that's what we all.
I
What you?
said it's hard to tell that he don't get any enjoyment, from them comments that he was leaving. It's hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a
I
lot of
mean,
enjoyment to me.
I agree. And if you listen to his little diss track, I mean, it sounds like you almost wishing it.
Right. And that's what, see, and thank you for bringing it, because I forgot about that. He out here making diss tracks and stuff. How removed from the cult and moved on and healed are you doing that?
Thank you, hippie. You right. He's speaking as a patient.
Right. You get what I'm saying?
I was rooting for
Yeah.
True. I ain't go hold you. I was rooting for him
Hell yeah.
or
Yeah, I
whatever.
see.
I even gave him
Yes,
best wishes when he got out the cold. Say, hey, bro, I have no interest in trolling True. I mean Aaron, but
you
I would
damn sure
troll.
did.
Yeah, but I would troll the shit out of True if I
Right.
see True pop back up, and that's it. And I stand on that. I won't. I have no desire to troll Aaron as a person. I'm only
Nope.
trolling True, and what I see of True, I'm going to troll True. I don't like what he doing. It ain't my cup of tea. But if he like it, I love it. If y'all want to eat up everything he say, go for it. I ain't doing it, but that's my Tabitha Brown voice. That's your business.
Right. Right. But don't feel disappointed if, oh my God, they did it again when it happens again. The fuck?
I hope
Oh,
it don't though. I do. I
I hope
hope
it
it
don't
don't.
either. Yes, hippie, where have you been? Yeah, girl. Made a whole diss track for old Dusty. Hey Trey. Yeah,
Hey,
made a whole diss track for him. You get what
I
I'm
love Trey
saying?
Hoes. He
Yes, that's
tickles
my
me.
bro. But
His voice
yeah,
tickles my
like,
spirit. Please let Trey Hoes come up here if he want to.
you want to come
Please.
up, Trey Hoes? Not
I
to invite
fucking
y'all
love
can invite
him.
you to come up if y'all want. Cause I know my girl hippie, if she not busy. I know she got a lot to say because she be knowing. That's like she wasn't going with that Gaggett stuff yesterday.
Right. Anybody
Cause
know
this
what NASA is? I know that's off subject, but I'm just
good
saying I hope
question.
NASA is healing. I hope NASA has got that neurological headset taken off and she is back with her babies and is of sound mind.
Cause maybe it was
And
a good thing that he didn't come up that day or whatever. Cause that I think I would. Yeah, I wanted to know. I might have asked him, and that might not have been the time for that. I don't know. Cause she just disappeared, and that's weird to me. That's weird to me. Hold
even
on.
NASA had the good sense to call the police and say women are in the being held against their will and they want to be free. True. Even she had the sense enough to get out and say that.
Right. Well, it was on his thing, but he took everything off his IG. So maybe if it's somewhere down in the YouTube archives and somebody got it and stuff like that, because I should have snatched it. But I, like I said, around the time when everybody left, I just got on where go live y'all lives. I really don't care what y'all doing. Like,
For real.
just be the best you that you can be.
Trey Host, you coming up?
Let me see
Or did
where
you just
why.
come in to say hey?
Now he does that. That's my bro. He comes to show love time to time for me. But why is this close app? Okay, phone don't act up. I think I downloaded too much stuff because now my phone is
What you
acting
go
stupid.
call his cousin and say? What his cousin supposed to do, hippie?
What?
You could tell us
No,
that on
because
the back
you should go
end.
up. Because she said the family, supposedly, the family, allegedly, he ain't even been in contact with them since he left.
What?
Yeah,
I
girl.
thought he was staying with the family when he got out. That's why he was always sitting in the car. Now I
Nope.
know wherever he go live at, it sound like he in an empty apartment with no furniture.
I don't know, girl, because I
Cause
know
that
earlier up, Hippie had what you call it, but we was either talking or we was doing something, but that stuck in my thing where it's like, and that's another thing where it's like, if that's you supposed to be over there all the time, supposed to be with family, reunited, but then it goes back to that it's a brand in your
excuse
moment.
me.
When you talking about touching your sister, you get what I'm saying? So was it
So
true or
maybe
was
they
it
don't.
not?
Well, true. We got questions. Yeah. Wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
That is deep.
I'm just trying to see. Oh no, okay. You just trying to confirm it. Well, we gonna find out, and he better had because
I
none
hope
of this.
so.
Yeah,
Family
just
is
like I hope
everything.
that he made them, do a humiliation ritual. We still don't know whether that is true or not because people that do get to speak to him, it's like people don't want to. People want to use kid gloves.
Yeah.
Like you could be respectful and still ask questions. You get what I'm saying? Where if something is BS, then it's BS. Like I would like to know. You know what I'm saying? Was that for play or did you and are you sorry about it?
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You, because it's so
Why?
because it sounds like a noise, like you cutting
Th-
something or
This
something.
noise. Hold on. Is it this?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm outside on my little yard swing. Okay, let me stop. But let
Oh,
me drop down because my mother-in-law here, and I don't want to be a
okay.
bad
Okay.
host. Y'all not leaving, are you? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
All right. See, sis, love you. But yeah, so let me play a little bit more because I got to get this little piece up so that y'all can see my dismay and why we're even watching this today. And it's only 6 seconds. So I don't know why it's taking its time to upload. Somebody playing on my ish. He was only home until he lost. Wow. What? Not grandma calling and you will not say hello. That's not life coaching. A real life coach would be upset with that. A real life coach, if you came to them and told you told them that you was ignoring Granny and Granny ain't do nothing to you, they would not be pleased with that. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. It's the shenanigans. Right. They would not, but they wouldn't though, Hippie. They would not be pleased. The life coach would tell you, would give you an assignment, and the assignment would be to call Granny back. And then after you call Granny back, make a time to sit with Granny and eat some biscuits and gravy or whatever it is that y'all did together. And y'all questioning me, questioning him. Right.
All are living in. We all are living in the byproduct of the actions we've done thus far. What's up, Zariah? I'm telling you, realistic, Sid. JoJo, what's going on? It started out black woman was God. Now black women ain't got their own mind and they the devil. And you know, it's just it's sad, man. It's sad. And then the pathetic thing about it is that Eligio Bishop had to target women 20 years younger than him. You know, he had to target vulnerable.
See, and this is my thing. You're talking about he targeted women younger than him. You really wasn't that much younger than him and you a man. So what's your excuse? See, we have questions. This is what I mean. So you're coming up here saying that, but you've not explained to nobody yet what, as a grown man from the army, made you want to hug his, you know what? You understand? We want to know that because you not no little kid. You wasn't no little kid, and you a grown dude. So don't be talking about what somebody did because you was under the same spell that them same young females was under. So that's not a good look, homeboy.
Impressionable minds in order to accomplish this task. It's sad, man. He's like that dude that is in college talking to high school girls. You know, he's one of them dudes. Y'all remember how it used to be when you was in high school, you thought all the people in college was cool until you got to college and then you realize like, oh, no. Like when you're 18, you think people 25 is cool just because they older. And I think that's somewhat of what's going on here. They think Eligio Bishop's so cool and so knowledgeable and so great because he's 20 years their senior. And sometimes we have a tendency to maybe admire and assume that people who are older than us have more experience than us, have more wisdom than us, but that's not always the case. Some have said that you put a hit on him. Well, you know, that is actually interesting that people would think that I have that type of pull. Like, what would make people think that I have that type of authority to put a hit out on Eligio Bishop and somebody actually carry it through? You know, like I'm not, like, who am I supposed to be? Like, I'm not no boss or nothing. Like, I run a life coaching business and I have a family. That's about as far as my authority goes. That's it. People will add anything, man, to spice it up, huh? Do you think that finding out he was in actual danger, therefore feeling responsible for saving him, since they never saw him in a wounded state? No, I don't think the live that they did was genuine. I don't think that they did the live because they were concerned about his welfare. I think they did the live out of fear because they know that when something happens like that, the standard issued response is to go online and make noise. That's they were just following traditional carbonation protocol. I think the ladies are still beating each other, especially after that video, possibly, but I couldn't confirm that. Do you think they'll accept reality when he gets denied a retrial? I couldn't possibly tell you what it would take for them to accept reality, because here's the thing. This is what could happen. Anything could happen in between these two scenarios. Best case scenario,
Sis,
they wake up, they go home,
you,
they get the help they need, they recover,
sis,
and they live progressive lives.
I'm
Worst
here.
case
Elvis.
scenario,
I'm here.
somebody
Okay, I'm making sure
receives
that's you.
significant prison
Because you
time
know that's
or is
when
seriously
the
injured.
bombers
So
they'll go when somebody
anything
go and they'll make
between
an account.
those two scenarios can happen, bro. That's the truth. That's how you have to look at this, because cult members are so unpredictable. How did they fall into the ideology that is Eligio? It's hard for me to wrap my mind around how deep into it they are, but I understand that it's beyond my understanding. So, Ty, what I would recommend you do, because it would take me a long time to explain it, because it's a lot of information and I don't want to oversimplify it, because I would be doing you a disservice. But where I would start, so it'll be fun for you, is go to Netflix. Everybody got Netflix. Go to Netflix and watch How to Be a Cult Leader. Or if you want to just watch one episode, watch Netflix has a series called Explained. Find out under which one of those, because they got the mind explained and they just got explained. And I don't know which one it is. But on Netflix, just type in explained and then type in and then go to cults. There's an episode, it's just called Cults. And watch that. 30 minutes. You said, are you happy now?
And that's what he watched to be a life coach,
What's
y'all.
in the carbonation playbook if Nature Boy is deleted? The same, bro. Like, the only thing I could possibly tell you is that it could be one of the two. Um, is anything could happen between those two scenarios. If Nature Boy is deleted, they leave, they go home, they recover, they live progressive lives thereafter. On the worst case scenario, they seriously injure themselves, seriously injure somebody else, or receive significant prison time. So this is literally the roll of the dice. We have no idea what could happen or how they could respond, bro. So it's a matter of either you got two choices as a spectator. Well, actually, you got three choices. Either you just stop watching this and you be like, I don't care no more. Two, you keep watching and follow every update. Or three, you just tune in every now and then when you feel like it. Oh, I thought you were trying to be I thought you were alluding to the question Nature Boy asked us at the end of the trial before his sentencing. But you were literally asking me, am I happy with my life as it is now? Um I'll say this. There's more things I want to do. There's more things I want to do. And I don't even know the proper word. I don't even know the proper word to say. I don't even know. But I don't have no
Elvis,
regrets
you
because
want to keep
I
going,
look at
or we done with
this
homeboy? Because he been
like this
because
what
I'm
happened
over
put it in chili
truth.
is
I'm
so
chatter.
over
in my
I'm
truth.
mind,
over
like
it.
Um,
Listen,
I
y'all, I'm gonna
believe in
but you
God,
could
upload
play.
like
Hippie
but I
went to
don't
hear
the
the
try
diss
to
track,
encapsulate
the
God
got it.
diss
into a
song he made
book
about.
because in
Can
like
you hear
because
me?
I don't
how I've
got it.
seen God work,
Wait,
I
hold on. Let
feel
me
like
see.
God is too
I ain't got it
massive.
either. I
Listen,
know
we'll
it's on
try to
YT though.
we'll try to find it, and then I'll DM you or something. Let me get him out of here because I'm over him. Now let me see if I can screen share. Now I want y'all to pay attention, right? To this thread. All right. Let me see if it'll let me, because I don't know, this shit was acting redonkulous. No, I don't want to share that. Oh God. That's what I hate. Like when it be having its little slow days. I just want y'all to put the video up. StreamYard. Okay, it's downloading. Okay. Let me see if it'll let me share it. And then it's even his voice. You understand? Like that trying to sound like I'm such an educated young. You know what I'm saying? That's not even you.
Girl,
It's
I
not him.
listen, I went to holler and I was just trying to be good. I went to holler. He said, I am a life coach. I have a family.
Right. A family that
I
don't
mean,
live.
can girl, that part, like since when, I guess this goes into this whole identify is, you know what I'm saying? I identify as a millionaire, but just because I go in the bank and say, give me $1 million, unless I got a ski mask on, it ain't happening. Like, we can't
Right.
just say that that's what we are, and because we said it, that's it. That ain't how stuff works.
Right. It's steps to go through. But I'm gonna put this up real quick so that the people that was confused, like, it's not hate, but I know BS when I see it though. You understand? And that's just where it's at. Hold on, let me see if it'll come up. Yeah, I wish it would go slow. It's supposed to be slower. But if y'all need me to play that back, that's the point of it. Let me see if does this have a pause on it. Hold on. Okay, it does. Good. Nature Boy stabbed by was Nature Boy stabbed by the white man or a real ninja? Now, mind you, this is in the four blind mice in their video of them. Even though I feel like that video was BS too that they did, but how can you sit there and try to act like you trying to be positive? What life coach is doing this type of tomfoolery right here? Let's be for real. Let me see what the next message was. Because I didn't want to put up other people's messages. Damn. Ah,
He
hold
was
on.
just quoting Nature Boy. He was saying stuff like, I can't
Damn, I
remember
missed it
verbatim,
before
but
it
then he
happened, so I can
assigned
watch it
Nature
play
Boy at the
back.
end. And they saw it. I know Malia saw it because at the beginning of the video, you see her walk up to the camera and she say something, and then she kind of, as she walks back, she kind of say, "Man, fuck this nigga," up under her
Yeah.
breath.
And then you see, like what you said, when you point the finger, you miss the point. You understand? You not listen, homeboy, cut it out. That's why I said with the people that think that he's any different. No, it's the same rhetoric, it's the same teaching in a different body with a different voice. And just because he got on the stand, everybody going up for him like, oh, he's gone. Oh my God, yes, he's doing what he need to do. No, he's not. This is mean and evil. And they're gonna try for whatever reason to act like you care. You can go on with your life and not give a F about them because you didn't give a F about them when you was there. So let's not act like you care now.
Right.
We're okay with that. You the only one that's trying to act like you care. Well, just go up more. Okay. See my editing. See, that's what I get for trying to rush edit.
That's all right.
Is that he must have said, did he say that more than once? Because why is that coming up more than once?
I don't
Um,
know. I know it was like maybe anywhere between 5 and 7 comments as soon as the live got started.
uh, but anyway, y'all could go and stop in slow mo and see what y'all need to see. Pointing the finger. The God is government. Oh damn. Yeah, he did say it more than once. That stab thing. Let me see.
And that
I
could
want
be
to get
viewed
back to
as
that government
gloating.
thing.
That could be that
Mm-hmm.
could be viewed as gloating
It is.
almost.
That's exactly what it is because you trying to be funny. But they're gonna and a lot because you done pulled the heartstrings of people that's believing this fool la la. I don't wish bad on people. Right, right. What is this? If the movement requires leaving the system, why did we voluntarily leave a tropical environment for Georgia? Velvet, you see that? Why would you write that to them? And why would that even be your thought process? Because clearly what that says to me is that you upset with old boy because y'all had no business leaving and none of this would have happened. And you could have been
Right.
over there nut hugging still. Because how is that relevant to what the hell is going on?
It's
The
not.
fuck?
It's not relevant to them getting out.
It's not. How is that comment supposed to help anything? And I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad I'm going back on this because that right there, it says what it is. The question that people keep asking, like, oh, if he didn't go to jail, do you think he would leave? Nah, that nigga wouldn't have left. Because that's something you say when you mad at a person for messing up your stuff. That's a statement a person makes when they're upset that a person left the tropics to go to Georgia to go get locked up. That's what that is. So I don't know if this new Aaron that y'all keep talking about is really what y'all
Okay, I can
think.
hear you now.
No, but that little statement though, like that's something you say to somebody when they messed up your stuff. You understand? Why would you even be asking why did we leave? Why would you ask that? You understand? And I didn't even really get, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen it the night of doing it, like I was more focused on the stab comment. But that right there is not a comment of a person that is out of a cult
A
or
person
happy
is
to be out of a
concerned.
cult.
A person that's concerned and says say things to them like you are free.
Right.
You don't say stuff like that if you really want them to be free.
You don't. And you damn sure don't say if you moved on and you are now this person that everybody keep acting like he don't need therapy to get this shit out of him. You would still be there if he was not in jail. The fuck? Let me find that other shit, that government shit. You talking just like how you was talking when you was there. Look at this. Does that look like somebody that needs, and this is less than 24 hours, y'all. This is less than 24 hours before this live that we just watched that he did. Acting all cared and concerned and faking the funk. Y'all keep getting taken advantage of and thinking people is changing without making the proper steps to change. Is to show that they change just because they said they changed or they said they don't like a person that y'all don't like. That's crazy. God is the government. Nature boy. Why you typing that fool la la in their chat? But you want them to
Quoting
wake up.
him. Quoting him. You want them to just forget about him and move on and go on with their life, but yet you dropping nature boy quotes.
Right. But we supposed to believe that this is this new loving new person. Boy, please. And thank you to the subscriber too that that told me because I wouldn't even went back to the after live comments. So thank you. Because I had to, you know how sometimes people tell you stuff, but then you be thinking they be trolling. So I had to go
Right.
back and see. And it was really there. It was really there. I said, wow. Wow. So this is how you feel. Mm.
Truthful of it. Truthful of it. If Nature Boy was the charges, if Janae was to go and recant and they do some type of motion and Nature Boy was to get free now, I just wonder how many people that was against him all of a sudden that was in the court. We would find them pop right back up. I just wonder.
And well, and that's just being real. You know what I'm saying? And people, that's the problem nowadays. People take people being real about stuff as people liking people. Hey Harlem Street Tales, you can dislike a person and be real about it. You understand? That's where people
Yeah.
be getting shit lost in translation. People be thinking they have to, if you don't like a person, you can still see bullshit being done, but because you don't like the person, I gotta just go with it. That's the most fraudulent thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people in life I don't like. You understand? But if something is dead ass wrong, or I feel like it's what I'm still going to talk about the situation as the situation is. I'm not gonna overlook it like, you know what, I hate that bitch. Fuck it. So I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So people will take the things that we may be saying as they're nature boy supporters. They're hating true. They love nature. No, motherfucker. This shit is what the shit is. And when you don't point things out and put the mirror to people's face, things repeat. Cult shit didn't start with Dusty Nuts and it's not gonna end with Dusty Nuts. But when you got motherfuckers running around trying to play with people's life and give people life examples and experiences that making comments like this to obviously fried ass people, and then turn around and say that they want them to leave and do better, right, right. And that shit got 55 likes. So think, like, let's come on now. Y'all don't even know what y'all liking and hating at this point. Cause that wasn't no shit to like. Making me need an edible.
Oh Jesus.
No, I'm serious. And that's why in the video I wanted to block out a lot of comments, because some of the people that was commenting on the actual live, you know what I'm saying? It's people I be seeing it around in the streets, and I'm like, yo, y'all listen, y'all believe this? Y'all been here for years. Y'all believe this? You know, let's still have respect for them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't wanna, but no. Hold people accountable. And like what people said, you need to have, don't, you ain't no life coach until you get some certification. Let's start there. Let's
Do
see the
the
paperwork
hours.
for that.
Don't just take the class. Do the hours. Get in the field. You know,
Max
doctors can't just graduate
internship.
from school. They got to go through residency and understudy before they can go and work on people. And I would suggest do that. If that's your goal, go, I'm
Right.
all for you going towards your goals. Please do if you desire to be a life coach. But don't just be one because you say you one. Actually go out and do the work. Do the work.
Exactly. Because it sounds like this uplifting ass thing, and that's what it's given. Because that's what, ooh,
And
let me, what's the biggest thing I
and
could do?
right. And because you have been in a cult, God only knows where that path can go. You may actually be able to help somebody in the future because there will be
If
nature
I'm
boys that pop up. Nature boy might inspire the next nature boy that is getting out of prison. He might
right,
get in there and teach, a young man everything he knows. And this man may come out and be 10 times worse than nature boy. So I hope that if that's what you want to do, that you get out and do the work so that you can help somebody else. But just saying that you're a life coach ain't it.
exactly, exactly.
All
Because it
right,
sounds
Cola,
good
I
on a
gotta go
lie.
for real. I'm trying.
Okay.
I can't push it off no more. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Sorry
you.
for
No, thank
yelling,
you. Love you,
everybody.
sis. Enjoy
I
your
appreciate
Sunday.
y'all. But I will be in the chat listening though.
All right. Love you, sis. Be good.
Love you too.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is why. So if the people was confused, like I said, I should have played this first before I was playing the lives or whatever, the live that he did. But this is why I'm perturbed and why I gave a F today. Why I had time today. You're not gonna do that. Even if this was like weeks ago, I wasn't a kid. You did this last night or whatever. Yeah, it says it right there a day ago. That's when you did it. And want to go and do a live acting like you uplifted somebody and someone could do better. Oh, Tanisha, she left before. Oh my God. And you was the main person there laughing and telling on people and doing all this other stuff. So all the weird stuff that happened to them, you played a part. But do you own up to any of that? No. No, none of y'all do. And like I said in the beginning, Tori did the work. Even Velvet left. And you know what I'm saying? Those people that woke up and it wasn't an instantaneous wake up either. You didn't just wake up one day and decide to leave. So cut it out. That's not what happened. Now the rest of you people that got all these degrees and stuff, y'all could believe all of that if you want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should know better. Y'all should know better. Because if that's the case, everybody could wake up. Because who wants to be getting beat every day? Who wants to be starved every day? Who wants, no, nobody wants that, right? Child, please. I'm going to drop this link real quick and then I'm off this. And I don't care, even opposing opinions. You could come up and say what you want. It's just be respectful about what you're saying. I need to see more before I just be jumping out the window. And this is the thing, when people be ending up like, oh, I sent this amount of money to this ex-member. I did this for this current member. I did this and I got scammed. You scammed yourself because y'all don't let enough time. Like, people don't gotta show y'all nothing. All they gotta say is they don't like somebody that you don't like, and you jumping out the window for them. And then y'all want people to be like, damn, you got scammed. Oh my God, that's so messed up. It's not. It's not. You should have did your due diligence and seen what it was given, and not be blinded by a feeling of how you feel of a person. That's how people be getting messed up. That's like that whole saying that they got, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That never works out for anybody. Whether it's monetarily and you get scammed because you got that type of ideology, whether the friend now that was the enemy snakes you, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't ever work out. Make common sense decisions as if you would, and don't look at how you feel with people. It's facts over feelings. And people don't understand that. People be putting their feelings ahead of common sense. My father used to tell me that all the time. Common sense is not so common. And when I was a kid, I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, Dad? As I grew up, that's when I understood what he was talking about. And that's true. Common sense is not too common. You could have a college degree and not have no common sense. Common sense is more important than any degree that you can ever get. Common sense is how you survive in the world. Common sense is how you don't get scammed. Common sense, that's what it is. And a lot of these people that be spitting that, I'm educated, I have 50 businesses, don't have no common sense whatsoever. And they get confused when things work out the way they work out. Hey, Rocky. And then get confused by it. Real talk. And that's what's going on now. If y'all don't hear Nature Boy's rhetoric as you listening to that, get it. Listen, Nature Boy was changing up voices too. You understand? That's not that man's real voice. That nigga ain't been free long enough to even be talking like that. That takes over time. We know people that grew up in the hood, that sound like me, you understand, or whatever, and then they leave, they go to college. It takes them years to be talking how he talking. He's a country bammer, and that's cool. This is all played with. It's all a play. He doing the most. I'll even take my hat off to Kendra. Not trying to be funny. When I look at her thing, I have more respect for what she's doing, because she ain't trying to come out here and fake the funk. She over there being a mother, doing mother stuff, doing her little art and stuff. She ain't coming up here trying to be nobody fake life coach. She ain't over in their comment sections saying nothing. She ain't over there making diss records. She not doing none of that. Nobody else that has left this thing. Nobody. So anybody that is doing it look crazy. You the only one. And then you the only one that's supposed to be having something that requires intelligence and stuff. And I'm a life coach. I'm gonna help you to destroy your life. Because that's all you can do at this point, because you're not even really fixed, homeboy. And I would love for you to be fixed. I want a feel good story. I want you and Kendra and Jayumi to be under the same roof. You can't kick that black love and all that stuff that you be trying to kick when you're not even in the household. That looks crazy. And nobody wants to say it. That's the thing that blows my mind. Where you can still clap for a person and you can cheer for a person, even if that's what y'all want to do. I'm not doing it till I see more. But the people that want to, but y'all not going to question nothing. Say Thank you, Rocky. And this is what I'm talking about. He and you know what I'm saying? You can still mess with a person. Why is my thing not coming up like this? Let me take this down real quick because I can't even see it. You can like True. You can rock with him, but we gotta be real. And that's being real. With any of you, and then this is the thing. Most of y'all that be cheering for all of this foolery, y'all know that more work need to be done. Because none of y'all would let y'all kids go to him as a life coach. None of y'all will go to him as a life coach. None of y'all. But y'all over here, that's worse. That's worse than him being on some fool la la. Because there's a bunch of fake people clapping for something that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, or it's gonna hurt somebody else. You see, if you go back, Rocky or whatever, so I played. He was in a comment section exactly gloating about it, quoting Nature Boy's scriptures and sayings. But nobody's gonna hold that to that nigga face though, because the hate for Dusty Nuts is more overshadows the fact that somebody playing in y'all faces too. That y'all still being played with. I refuse. I'm not being played with by none of these people that left. That I was sitting there clapping for, you understand? To get spit in my face because they want to clout chase. Because this happened to me too. I just don't come up here and talk to y'all about it. You get what I'm saying? It's not happening. You gonna have to show me something. What's up, Timmy? You gonna have to show me some real something. And everybody say that, well, healing is different. Not being in no cult for all them years. The only healing is gonna start with professional help. You cannot just self-heal yourself from nothing like that. Anybody believe you could do that? Child, please. Child, please. You go sit in a room with somebody that self-healed themselves from something traumatic like that and let's see what's going to happen. We seen what happened with Mariah Lynn, or whatever, her mother. That's what self-healing gets you. When you're in a culty atmosphere and people playing hopscotch in your brain. But none of y'all would do that. I bet $100 that nobody would go as of right now. Not saying that he can never be a life coach, but right now you not no life coach. You selling dreams. It's just like when Solar was saying he was a Bitcoinaire or whatever and stuff, and we ain't seen nothing. And that's just it. Nobody should gloat about things of certain natures. Exactly. Because you a realist. You understand? You understand. Your dislike for the other person does not supersede your common sense. And that's what's going on. Please. How many people probably sent money for these courses or whatever he talking about, these little jokes that he telling y'all about? Yeah, it took 15 years for a 4-year degree. Y'all be here for the clowning and the coonery and shit. Fuck out of here. I know a lot of y'all dug deep to send True some stuff, but y'all not questioning why if he working, does anybody know that? Because I feel like that's what you need to be doing, because Kendra got a job, Janae got a job, they working. You get what I'm saying? They getting the Babylon coin for the family. Don't talk that family stuff and you all the way in Georgia and your son and your wife that was put together is all the way. And what's that? In Washington State, whatever the hell. He's not that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You not even doing what you need to do. Hey, Midnight, you still earn them benefits from the service. Exactly. So why can he not get a home from that and move your family in? Thank you, Midnight. And this is the thing. People is being real with. It's like, it's not hate. It's being real. I would do this to hey, Kendra, I would do this to anybody. Like people I really care for and fuck with. This is how I give it to them. So this is not for no little YouTube, because I don't make no money on here. Like I monetize my monetization don't be monetized because I be in yellow. It be what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't that, it's being real. People is not being real with this dude. Everybody just want a feel good story to just say it's a feel good story, but the story is bullshit. Shit making me want to take an edible. I ain't take an edible for like a week. If y'all want him to succeed, y'all gotta be for real with him. Not, oh my God, this is so wonderful. Oh my God, you're doing God's work. Oh my God, yes, 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 yes. And they ain't showed you nothing. Ain't showed you nothing. Midnight, did you see them comments that he put in the girls' live? Hey, yeah, you. Because some people was confused in the beginning of the live. They thought I was hating on True. And I'm going to keep calling him True till he start acting like Aaron. And that's just what it is. But True, with that live, it was fugazi because you was gloating about the nigga being stabbed. Then you over here talking about how, why would he leave the tropics to come to Georgia? So that sounds like you missed where the fuck you was. And if he didn't go to jail and you're mad that he even moved out, because I asked the same question too. Like, why the hell would you leave Puerto Rico or even Honduras? Any of them places, you could have did all this fool la. Why would you come to Georgia? You must have knew you was gonna get locked up, stupid. And that's what that comment was given. Like, what? How was any of those comments supposed to be helping them to leave? Midnight, you ain't never lie. And that's what it's given. That's why y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful trying to clap and cheer without the person doing the work, talking about their life coach. Because a life coach, if you don't have the right intentions when you're working with people and you have this said license or whatever you want to call it, it's a certificate or a license for mayhem. It almost gives you permission to do the shit that Dusty Nuts was doing, playing mind games with people. Except for the difference is you got a piece of paper saying you could do it. That's more dangerous than somebody just playing around with something. Y'all better question people. He gonna be a life coach. You hate it. But ain't took not a lick of therapy. Not one, oh, my therapy session went like this. My therapy session went like that. And I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. You understand? When I decided to change my life around, right? And not be in the street and doing violent shit and all this shit that I was doing. You understand? Because Cola had a life, right? I thought that I can self-heal when my brother had got unalived in front of me. You understand what I'm saying? And I learned I had to get some type of therapy because I was popping on everybody. Like if you moved around me funny, it was fight or flight, and I was fighting. So I was fucking up people and getting into people and having shit done to people for no reason. Because I was not healed. That's what I'm trying to tell you foolish people. Y'all don't get it. Him being a life coach, you know what kind of havoc can be wrecked on people. And there will be nothing that y'all could do about it because he'll be a professional. He'll be like, well, you know, these is my methods. Shit's crazy. I don't know what that meme is, but whatever. Yeah. But that little quote, and then gonna put Nature Boy at the end of it, out of everything that he's saying, that's supposed to help them. That's triggering. That's evil and mean, and that was not life coaching type shit. If you was a life coach now and somebody and you worked for like an agency or something like that, and people sent that, you wouldn't work there no more. So why would you even put something like that? And why would people just be clapping for you and not ask you that? You know what I'm saying? Like if you support him, you can ask him them questions. Y'all should be real enough, and he should be real enough to accept it. What are you talking about? Listen, yeah, you. Get him up out of here because I don't know what the fuck it means, but you could go ahead. Hey, Harlem Romeo, you can go because we having a serious conversation and you a fucking weirdo, whoever you are. Hold on, y'all. Let's take this. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. And thank you, yeah, you pum pum. We get anybody that's on the dumb shit out of here. I'm back, Dillinger. I'm back. I had to take a phone call or whatever. But yeah, that's just how I feel with it. Where if you want to help any of these people, help them by being real. Don't be fraudulent because you want to hurt somebody's feelings, because sometimes people's feelings need to be hurt for them to do the right thing. Okay? I'm gonna drop this link one more time. After this, I'm out because I really was only gonna stay on this live for an hour, and it just never works out that way. It was just so much going on, and like I said, I'm gonna upload the his live without me talking, because I know some people be like, oh, why people gotta talk through live? Because it be points to be made. Because then people won't get it. You understand? Just like how people's not getting it, that he's still on la la and still got foo la la jumped up in his brain that needs to be removed. All right. So going once, going twice, going 3 times. So that's where we're at with it. Okay, listen. Thank you, Cola Gang. Thank you for everybody that came through. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for even the people with opposing opinions, but you were respectful about your opposing opinions. I salute you. Thank you, my sis Black Velvet, for coming up. You know what I'm saying? And keeping me company. and, you know, bringing out the points that I may have missed and whatnot. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to the Cola Gang. Love y'all. Stay sucker free. Stay safe. And I might be back tomorrow, but y'all know how that goes. I'm really random with it, so you never know. But enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday.